Hey, comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner, and it is me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do another comic book review. That's right, guys. Today we are talking about Hawkeye issue number 5. Sweet cover, awesome cover, written by Matt Fraction. One of Matt Fraction's best books to date. He wrote FF. And so far, I mean, it's only been one issue, but this blows it away right now. This is one of my favorite Marvel titles yet. It is so well written. The artwork goes with the writing style. You would never think that art like that would make a good book, but somehow they make it fit together. Usually David Adja does the artwork on here, but the artwork's been being filled in for these past couple issues, or this particular story arc by what's his name, Polito, Javier Polito. That's right. So, but nonetheless, it's still a really good book, and I know people are waiting for the trade to read this. You will not be sorry when you read this trade if you haven't read the single issues yet, because it is a fun book to read. Give you an example of some of the interior art in this particular book. We have here a cool page of Hawkeye being thrown out a window. That's something you don't see every day. Cool page. And then here you have another page of Kate Bishop, who is watching this infamous tape. This whole issue has to deal with this tape ruining Clint's life, and let's just say Kate assisted Clint in trying to get this tape without him knowing, and she was watching it. And here is another page of fearless black ninjas going after Clint, and like I said, he takes that dive out the window. So crazy stuff that happens in this issue, but if you were to read the dialogue, you'd be like, dude, this is so funny. Yeah, so cool stuff here for Hawkeye. What did I think about the story? I thought it was absolutely fantastic. It was a nice follow-up issue to their first, I guess you want to say, true story arc, because this was part 1 of 2. In this issue, it's just really funny. You see these cool parts here. Like I said, the opening page is you got Clint Barton. He's getting thrown out the window, and it just throws out these things, and he goes, "Okay, this looks bad," and he goes, "Better than it was a couple seconds ago." So he actually thinks that being thrown out a window is better than what happens on the next page. And on the next page, you see him that he was being attacked by ninjas. And he was kind of kicking the ninjas out the window, and all he's saying is, damn it, damn it, damn it. And it's a cool page right here, because you see him action shots, running, and then he dives out the window, and then it goes to that page right there. So that's your flashback of what happened just 2 seconds ago, and they made it a thing to show that. So like I said, in this issue, we dealt with this tape that Clint was set out to go get. And needless to say, Madame Mask was behind this whole thing. She was involved in trying to get the tape as well, and Clint was held captured, so he couldn't bid on the tape. But really, it was Kate here who was posing as the Madam, protecting Clint, and she winds up getting the tape in an auction. And the first thing she does is she reads it, and she's like, "Oh my God, I can't believe it! He's actually killed somebody," and he's freaking out, or she's freaking out. And next thing we see is that there's trouble going on while she was watching this tape, and they find out that Kate is actually posing as Madame Mask. And while she's sitting here, pleading her case to Madame Mask guards, next thing you see behind her is this right here. Hey, look, it's Clint falling right behind them in the window. And she goes, "We have a problem here, or what?" And it's just so funny. It's just this whole issue has all types of cool dialogue like that. You got ninjas following him around, and Shield rescues him, and he winds up getting rescued by Maria Hill, and there's just funny things like the guards taking Kate Bishop and holding her like this, and it's just a really funny story with just great action in the mix. And Clint recovers, and it's just, you see him as a human being, and I think that's what makes this comic so good, is that, okay, he has a great accuracy, he's a great archer, and he's got these cool bows, but he's got no superhuman strength, no superhuman powers, and when he goes to step on glass, well, you know what? His foot gets cut, and you know what? He's in pain, and he's just hopping around, ow, 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 and he has to deal with that, and you see him deal with these issues, and it's cool. You see him doing battle with Kate, and he's got that bloody foot on the bottom, and Kate and Clint really work well together. Their chemistry in this book is fantastic to see. They're like a great superhero duo, really excellent to see. It's a pleasure to read this book. It just flows real nicely. In this page, you got a pretty cool panel right here of, Kate and Clint fighting some AIM soldiers and Heisler soldiers. So that's really cool to see. And then at the end of the book, you actually discover what this tape was all about, and you witness a very powerful gunshot to Clint, and it's a real tough moment there to see him get shot and protect Kate and see if he survives, which obviously he's going to survive. And again, you see that chemistry, that they're just good partners there, because she holds his hand and she just wants to make sure that he's okay. And this is the end of the story, and that's about it. I'm not going to give you all the spoilers to this one. This is just such a pleasure to read. I gave you the gist of it. It's about the tape. It's about discovering what's on the tape, and seeing the chemistry behind Clint and Kate Bishop work together, and they're a fantastic superhero group. And I couldn't say more about this book. It's such a pleasurable book to read. And if you guys can't get these single issues, go out and get that trade, and you'll be happy that you read it. You may not think the art is that great in it, but the story really overcomes it. And I truly give this book a 4.5 out of 5. Not a 5 stars for me, because the regular artist is not there, and he actually does a better job doing the artwork in this book, and the colors actually fit the artwork as well. It's just so wonderfully done. Go out and purchase it. I'm going to review every book and let people know out there that this book exists and that it is an awesome read. So guys, check out Hawkeye issue number 5, 4.5 out of 5 stars. So guys, hopefully you enjoyed this comic book review, and if you're looking for some comic book news, check out comicrelated.com, and also check out my other reviews on Dark Avenger Inc. So guys, until the next comic book review, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off, and take care everyone. See you soon. Bye.